When this story began, there were only memories of a Rome that once was. And with the blood and sweat of a determined people, we have seen the borders of the Roman Empire restored. With the years I have left to me, we shall complete this journey. Kings and their kingdoms will bemoan their fates should they stand in our way. Where there were dreams of a time past, we now aspire to a grander future. You are with me, proud Romans. And together, we will complete this conquest. Rome has not fallen. Rome stands with us. Ave, Romans. We have much to do.
My quest to find the eternal eggs and milk is now complete. I am back, and I have not forgotten about Caesar, nor should we. Now, let's have a look at Imperator Claudius, the Bloodfather of Rome. What a title. If he walks in, you go, "How may I help you, sir?" Now, he's currently 51 years old. He's got 52 prowess. 20 of that comes from his armor and his magnificent sword. He is quite powerful. There are very few in the world who could even challenge him, and he's a leader of a vast empire. Now, our religion is doing fine. We have over here our own culture. It's Roman, of course. We know 3 languages: Latin, High German, and Dacian Vulgar. We've got over here our good health. Being a giant is a penalty. We've got a big heart, not too big, hopefully. And we've got a lot of diplomacy, martial, stewardship, intrigue, learning, and again, back to that prowess, where we get plus 20 from our armor and our sword. We have over 21,000 levies. Our allies have many levies too, but more importantly, we have very powerful champions. Our dread will only go up over time. People will learn to either fear us or love us. Piety is only growing by 17.5 per month. Our prestige, 31.9 a month. He's printing it so quickly, he's got to bury it out in the back. Our gold, 18.6, because we have a vast council, which we'll go over in just a bit. But here we have all of our many traits. We have zealous, stubborn, paranoid, and patient. We can't be completely, devout and pious in every single way. We've got a few traits here. We're paranoid and stubborn, but we're also firmly held in our beliefs that Rome will be greater. We'll go over our goal too. Now, if we have a look at our many traits, there's really very little that I could want outside of maybe Blade Master level 3, but it's hard for me to find people to duel me. Here's my heir over here. Trajan of Rome. He's only 5 years old. Usually we pick someone older, but now we're gonna choose someone who's a bit younger. We have our many titles. We've got our Empire title. We've got a Kingdom one as well. Actually, more than one. I'm gonna give away my other Kingdom title of Epirus to someone over here eventually. As you can see, we have many kings all over. Nubia is a threat to me, but thankfully, they're led by someone that we know. Remember House Hakian? If you don't, these were Armenian fellows who came on over to serve us, and he has indeed served us. I mean, he has gone on to conquer so much land on his own. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have Egypt. We wouldn't have Nubia. We wouldn't have Carthage. Well, we would, thanks to me, but he's quite powerful anyway. We have many powerful neighbors too, but we'll worry about them later. Let's have a look at my council now. My wife over here is just helping me out in general. I could have her focus on making me money, on helping out when it comes to combat endeavors or whatever else, but no, just give me a general buff over everything. That way we're able to make a bit more money. Over here is my oracle. He's my son. Our prior one was quite poor, but he's got a learning of 37. He's very well educated and a court physician. Again, he is very well read. Look at him. He would make a great leader, really. Down over here, we've got Rex Hadrian. We know of him too. He lords over many lands from House Flavius, if you remember them too. Return to order. And so they have brought order to many lands. I could give him another kingdom title. I could do that. You know what? I shall. Those lands are with you. Enjoy. Now, he's got another title. That's fine for me. Let's go back over to my council. We've got Rex Xavian. He's my steward. He's very well educated when it comes to stewardship, and so he makes me a lot of money. We're going to have him focus on promoting our culture wherever he's able to. When it comes to you, Hadrian, you're just going to help me get more prestige for right now. Now, Rex Liberius at 28 for Marshal. What do you have for me? He's going to train up my commanders. That way they can be more potent in combat, in addition to our knights, our men-at-arms, and all of that. Then we have Rex Appius. Appy Man. Now, he's at 15, which is not really superb, not in comparison to everyone else over here, but we'll keep him in that position. He's only going to disrupt schemes right now. We don't need to worry too much about what's going on. Not when it comes to plotting. No, we're okay. We don't need to plot. We have our blades. Currently, we're under a Confederate partition law, but we're going to change it over to partition right now. My heir is going to like that quite a bit. That's fine. We're still going to lose 4 titles regardless, and we do have our youngest who's going to get that title. He's only 5 years old, but he's quite talented. Look at that. We're going to educate him. He's going to do well, and he'll take over one day. Now, beyond that, we have my other sons, and they'll pick up some territories too, but that's alright. It's meant to happen for right now. If we have a look over here at our council, there's very little that's open. What is really open right now are positions I don't really care for too much. They could be okay, that's true. Like I could have one of you craft a few things for me. Why not? Go do that. A cupbearer. That could be handy if I don't want to die. I do have a champion who could be in that position. Another bodyguard over here. I don't want people to execute me, so Suleiman, you've got that position. But, I mean, if you look at it, we've got plenty. Do I really need more prestige right now? No, I need more money. I'll lose too much money if I keep on going. And I'm already making a lot, but my expenses are quite high. Like over here, let's have a look at a few more court positions. We've got personal champion. That's a great one. Master blacksmith. I do love that one too. My knights become more effective. And we'll go on down over here to intrigue. I've got a few hooks, sure, but I'm not going to use them. I don't need to. For factions, there are a few. We do have a few Catholics who don't want to be under my rule. Pagan rule. Over here, we've got a few Coptics too. They are Christians as well. And if we go on down to decisions, we could found a new holy order. We're not going to do that. I would like to secure the Mediterranean. If I do that, we get Masters of the Mediterranean for 100 years, 15% to development, a larger coastal advantage, more naval speed, and even more prestige. This house is famed for having taken control over the Mediterranean Sea and the trade that flows through it. Now, we need only one more location, Mallorca. Mallorca is right over here. That would be quite easy for me to take. I could go into hiding because I am a bit paranoid, but I'm not going to do that right now. As you might be able to tell over here, we're not the only empire around. There is drama happening all around the world as we speak. Over here, we've got King Heinrich the Wicked of Galicia Volhynia. 77 years old, he's a kinslayer, he's a murderer. But not only that, he's fighting his own son right here. Rex Hartwig the Foolish, who is his own heir. They're fighting a war, and currently, he's beating his son. Be as Stone. House Stone has only prospered. If we have a look at Jerusalem, which seems rather tiny, no, they're not. They've conquered a lot of lands. Eventually, we might come to blows. It really depends, but that king is also doing well. Now, the Arabian Empire, they've got over 30,000 men. They're currently in debt, but they have really expanded far. Have a look over here. They're moving into India. And they neighbor Mongolia. Now, that Khan, he's married to a member of our line, which means that we could have our own line on that throne one day. Remember how in the very beginning we had a Norse bodyguard? He left us more than once. Eventually he would become one adventurer and conquer up north. Well, that seed grew, and now we have a mighty empire. He's currently 71 years old, and he's Roman. Culturally, he has changed up. His religion is our own. He has conquered so many lands. Good for him. We are close friends. Over here, we can go back to Francia. Francia is led by Emperor Benoit, and he's currently 57 years old. He's got the great pox. Of course he does. Have a look at that hairstyle. So he's really plagued twice, not once. His wife is doing fine. His family's doing okay. They're currently losing a war to Britannia. Now, there's a weird thing about Britannia. Do you remember Prince Joseph? Yeah, his line comes from Apulia, right over here. They have ruled for a very long time. Many of them have died at a young age. He's currently 43. Now, what's weird over here? Yeah, he's married to his mother. They have children together. It's really messed up. I don't know how that came about. I don't like it, but they do have children together, so he could one day have a lot of power, and one day we'll need to contend with them as well. Britannia, they've got Scotland over here. She's got a lot of money, and she's from my house too, Cornelia. Well, look at that. Our people continue to spread, and your husband might die at any moment. Dear God, he's a court physician. His learning is okay. We've got down over here Hispania. Now, he's a sodomite and a drunkard. Why? Have a look at that wife. He's like, I've got to drink you pretty, Gregoria. Yeah, she's a nasty one. I don't blame him. Now, let's go over here to Mali. They are very large. They have a lot of money, prestige, piety. They could only grow over time. They're fighting no wars. Maybe they'll fight me one day. We're now fighting a war of empires. And so now it's about time for us to move on after we look at Armenia, where we have really the pivotal Game of Thrones character. His intrigue is at 50. He's conniving. He's got a special lifestyle trait over here called Shadow. Plus 25 to Dread, plus 12 to Intrigue, over 30,000 men. He's got money. He's got power. We'll need to beat him, especially if we want his lands. But we do have a few goals to really worry about right now. If we have a look over here, we do want to, again, secure the Mediterranean, but I need some more money, 113 gold. That shouldn't take me too long. And I'm also going to declare war for one area, which means we're fighting France, which is a good thing because right now they're losing a lot. Now, I could fight for their empire. That would be incredible. Yeah, see, we could break them apart. I'll do that one day. I could also go after a kingdom, but I don't want a kingdom, not from them right now. Now, we could also have a look at a few claims to make sure that, hey, we're not missing out on claiming something nice. All right, fine. We'll come down over here and take over that little bit of land. So we want Mallorca. And so we go to war. It should be a very easy war. We'll have a look at that over here. We've got a fellow who belongs to the Cognate of Mongolia, and he is converted to my ways. He's also Welsh, and he's leading over there? That's pretty strange, but I'm not going to question it. He's part of my family. I've got sway even over there. Rugans who have been exiled from the holy site of Wadan over in Mali, but I wonder how much of my religion is over here. I'm very curious about that. Oh, nothing really. But of course we have our religion everywhere anyway. Let's come on back down over here. So we've got our elite soldiers. We just need to move on over here now where we can conquer their lands quickly. What now? You want money. We do have people out there in my court who are currently trying to build a few artifacts. And let's see. It's all about alchemy. Sure, have your money. I'll get more money. We've got what now? A lover. I care not for your drama. And we have new crop fields. I mean, things are moving quickly as you're able to see. We're already besieging. And we have people who are dying. I mean, look at these events. They're happening quickly. Oh, he's got an inspiration. We'll have a look at him in just a while. And my alchemist, Kona, brings a woman before me, all smiles and praise. She's a scholar. Okay, yeah, help him out. I'll gain what? Or he'll gain +1 to learning. I lose more money, but I'll do it anyway. I do want a nice item. And we have got a hand mirror. I did fight a war for a hand mirror. You're not wrong. But here's a new event. While on patrol in the wilderness of Roma, a couple of my soldiers discovered a small wayside shrine. What is odd about it, however, is that it is mostly submerged under one of the lakes in that region. My soldiers deemed it prudent to question some of the locals about this landmark, and they said it had always been there all these years. They had assumed it was a shrine of some sort to Zeus built by people who lived here generations ago, that was abandoned once the waters of the lake got too high. At any rate, I wonder if we might want to do a little engineering project and move the shrine from its current location back onto land. If I do go through with that idea, I will have to expend some resources to do so. I'll do it, and if I do that, Roma will gain what? A bit more development, and I'll be more popular. I'll take it. So we have taken over one bit of land, and a magic sword. He could be a liar. Magic doesn't exist, I don't believe that. I know I'm a witch, but I'm not a very good witch. So we'll continue moving on. We do have people who are okay at combat. 17 is really not what I need. Let's move on though. My beneficiary, Kona, gestures me over to his cluttered desk with a huge grin on his face. My experiments have borne fruit. Behold, an elixir that will return some of your lost vigor. Excuse me, my vigor has never been better. Okay, that could be handy. I believe I've got one, but thank you. I'll equip that in a bit. Right now I'm going to focus on my war. We're going to come over here and take over what we can. And sure, my boy over here will become a witch. Learn and gain power. We'll take over everything we need. There's a new holy order. Ah, very good. You've done well. We could call a hunt. I'm not going to. And what's over here? Rex Liberius and Rex Hartwig are among the most powerful vassals of my realm. I never know how to keep them happy so they don't go around stirring up trouble. Flattery. No, I'm going to praise me. It's all about me. Okay, it looks like right now they're coming back. They do have a lot of men. I've got to watch out. We get a penalty when we disembark, but I've got to anyway. And what now? Oh, I learned of a secret over here. No, I don't want to share anything. I'm not here to plot, I'm here to fight. Now, let's carefully have a look at what is happening during this Battle of Alcudia. We are outnumbered, that is true. Does it really matter, though? Not really, no. They've got 23 knights, a few powerful fellows. I've got 18 champions total. Look at our prowess. Many powerful people want to fight for the powerful already. And so I am the most powerful. And we're just beginning to beat them. They can't stop us over here. Their men are being routed. We need not quantity, but quality. And so we do have that. Of course, they do have more men moving around. I'll go fight them as well. We're losing some money from having to embark and disembark, but I'll take it. We'll take a moment to kind of rebuild. And it's over for you. They have been defeated. You know what? Let's go follow them if we can. If they leave, so be it. But I'll get them again. And there we go. Another battle. We're fighting the Emperor of Francia himself. Ooh, one dead prince too. Who's your father? Oh. Well, pity. He's gone now. Part of his family and now gone. Yeah, many children over here are being stressed out because I'm forcing them to learn languages, but they've got to know our tongue. They're going to appreciate what we have. I mean, look at that. One king killed. He died from stress. Oh no. He was very young too. 18 champions. They killed 1,567. Drahomir, 107 kills. Now, when it comes to events, we've got Italicus over here who took out Adalbert. Adalbert didn't have a lot going on. We captured many too. Let's come over to another event while we move along. We've got another slaughter at Mallorca, which gave us over 500 fame and 250 devotion. We lost only 202 men. And we killed, what, 963 men. They did lose 3 champions. Oh, there it goes now. One dead prince, another dead prince. Their nobility is being shattered. Now what? Powerful boars. See, we have another adventurer. Oh, you know what? Do it. He's got 29 for prowess. He's very good. Go on. He slaughters a charging wild boar. What a madman. Good for you. While all of that is going on, I'm going to convert you, whoever you are, I don't really care, impossible vassal. I could call a few house members into the war. That could be a very good thing, because if they're fighting while I'm fighting over here, that's only going to help us speed up the war, unless we capture their emperor, which we did not, so we'll go on and call on everyone. I don't care who you are, just come help me out. I could just call upon a few powerful fellows, and there we go. We have over here that adventurer who found for me Alexander's armor. Alexander the Great. Have a look at what we're able to pick up now. Our light cav will be even better at pursuing. Their maintenance will go down. I'll need some light cav to begin with. Powerful vassal opinion up by 10. Now I do like my armor right now because it gives me more prowess, but that is really good. I do like that quite a bit. It's a court artifact. This ancient set of laminated linen armor is said to have once belonged to Alexander the Great. While no longer fit for wear, the armor itself carries the legacy of the great conqueror, known from the Mediterranean to the edges of India. Wonderful. I returned from India. You took that from his lands and brought it to us? You're a good fellow. Good for you. Come home. You are a good fellow. And so now we have many allies who are coming to join us. I mean, we finally get to wage war as a proper empire. We're going to take so many lands, larger lands, as we take Mallorca, or after we take Mallorca. Look at them. They just all say sure. We can't leave you. We're fighting over and over. We beat them again. We could go elsewhere. I'm going to wait here for just a moment because we could wait here and take over more lands. But if we have a look at it, Britannia, they took over a lot. Even Hispania, they have a bit of land too. So they are weaker. They have very few lands left. Now, I would like to go after where he's at, Bordeaux. That's where I'm going to go then. You know what? I'm tired of fighting you already. I'm going to come over here to your capital. What if I take my time and I just take over and I move there like that? Perfect. It'll take a bit, but off we go now. We can't forget that whenever I disembark, I get a penalty to my combat advantage, so we need to wait to go into combat. They do outnumber me, but they can't beat me. Our numbers are much better than theirs. Now, let's make some money. 30 gold, 42 gold, I'll take that too. And there's your inspiration. Here's my own spear. It's really not too bad, no, but my blade is better. I might give it to someone. Legendary weapons are not sufficient for me, but there we are. Now we have more money. That's how we're able to fund our war effort. All right, so look at that penalty. We've got a few more days to go. We'll go up in speed right now and wait for it to go away. It's gone now, so we're able to go into combat. We'll quickly beat them. We're gonna be okay. They've got a small force trying to retake some lands from me, but that's fine. And there goes my food taster who died of cancer, unfortunately. But that gives me more money, and I'm not too worried about people coming here to poison me. Alright, my boy has come of age. He's a mastermind philosopher. That's my boy, and now he's getting married to a princess of Jerusalem. Good. Let our houses be bound together. He's a mighty fellow. I don't blame them. I could pay for a wedding, but I'm not going to. I've got more important things to worry about. Now, for free, I'll do it, sure. Oh, God. You know what? Forget it. I'm not paying that much. They made me pay anyway. They got me. They boomed me. What's over here? We've got a injured fellow. Huh. Aki wouldn't like that, but I would gain 50 gold. I could force him to see a doctor. You know what? Treat him. There. He's feeling fine. That diplomat is feeling better. And there we go. I gained 1 renown for so much gold, but forget it. And what's over here? That would be a lot of money. I'm here to save my money for now. Let's place our item after the war is over. I like to focus on that whenever my wars are over. We lost, what, 170? Good job, Liberius. He's destroying them right now. Let's have a look at my horse archers, 223. They did fine. My champions are really the mainstay of my forces. I mean, they're killing everyone. You killed who? Another prince. Another dead prince. How many princes are going to die? We are wiping out that family, and I don't want to be your rival. I don't know who you are. So I don't care. I really don't. So now we're taking over their capital. Hopefully the war will be over. It's not over yet. We'll need to take over a few more lands. We'll keep on attacking until it is over. Now we've got children over here who are lacking a focus. You are bossy, so let's focus on stewardship for you. We'll find you an educator. And what now? Defender of the faith. Let her be zealous, sure. You know what? I'll teach her. Why not? And over here, I don't care. You're not a talented child. Go away. Witchcraft induction. Ah, you're a witch too. We know much about witchcraft, and now we have a new grand temple over in Rome. That's very handy, and he died as well at 71. Wow. He was infirm then. Now the war is over. We have won that war. It was a minor war, but it was a needed war. It took a bit of time, but we did it. We'll disband all. And let's have a look over here at our prisoners. We've got a lot. Wait, hold on. You belong to my side. No, you've got to stay here, all right? You've got to stay here. When it comes to anyone else, do we need anyone else around here? Rashid? Let's see. What about you? No, none of you. I don't need any of you, really. You know what? Ransom. I'll ransom a few. The rest of you can wait in my prison. Now, I was talking about paranoia. What am I paranoid about? Well, first off, it looks like Hartwig actually won his war. Oh my god, you beat your father. And he took over a lot of land. Your father... Well, we have a look at that right now. They're not doing well. Yeah, if that child goes away, it's going to go well for him. He died at 79. Wow, he's gone now. He died of what, old age? Sure. And now Hartwig owns a lot of land. Good for him. We could get even more. Francia, they are not really doing too much right now. They're not really doing well either. We could fight them again, well, in a bit of time after he dies, but now we have what we need. So let's have a look over here real quick. We need a bit more money. We need 384 gold. That will take some time. I'm going to save up my gold, and then we'll go worry about that. I've got many events over here, but we'll have a look at that once we are done doing what we have set out to do. Right now, I've got many new vassals, and I've built my Duchy of Mallorca, which I'm going to give away in just a bit of time, but again, I've got so many vassals I need to convert. I'm going to do that on my own time. A few might say no, but the majority will agree to convert. That's great. They go from worshipping a god to the gods. That's a good thing. Some, again, will say no, but I'll take care of them later on. And that should help out when it comes to a few factions who might not like me because of our religion, our way of life. The Emperor of Mali would like a truce with me. He'll pay me 300 gold. I don't plan on fighting him right now. That sounds great. I don't really want his lands. No, not really. And what happened over here? You changed up your major title to Yemen. Interesting. Alright. Well, we have the money we need now. There we are. The rulers of the Mediterranean. With the taking of Mallorca, Sardinia, and Sicily, we have declared ourselves the righteous rulers of the Mediterranean Sea. Ha! There we go. 350 renown. If we could get a few more, we could get another legacy. We are famous, but in time, we'll be glorious. Oh, look at that. Rulers get a max of plus 45 to long reign opinion. The longer we rule, more people like us, and all of our children get 800 prestige when they're born. Wow, that is awesome. Now, where do we want to go? We could come over here to fight. We could go after the Byzantine Empire. Yemen would be great, but we have a truce currently. Now, I did talk about being paranoid. We have a look over here. We've got a fellow who, whenever he comes to power in some manner, and he's going to come to power whenever she passes on, then he's going to take away lands from us, which I do not like. So we've got to get rid of him. I'm going to have to do it. I told you I wouldn't be plotting, but I feel like with a paranoid fellow, he's going to have to now. There we go. I'll bribe you. And we'll give him a bit of money. There we are. It'll take some time, but we're going to have to kill him. I do feel bad about that, but I'm not going to allow him to take away lands from my own. We can't permit that. And what's over here? I don't want your claim. What claim do you have? Yeah, these claims do not matter. Go away. Elder Wisdom. My stewardship went up by 1, and a king gave me 105 gold, or over 100. Oh, nice. I like that. Give me more. All right, so now, lost our executioner. That's fine. Stone of Glass. No, we're going to sell it. Yeah, or at least sell what I cannot read. That way I have more money. Now I'm already in a good position. So let's come over here and have a look at what we would like to do right now. A mystical communion or learning experience. I'll take that. Divine guidance too. We'll do it right now. Kick dead. Cancel deal due to death. I have no idea. All right. And over here, new men-at-arms. I like that too. Roma Invicta. We'll do it. There. So we have discovered something new. What that might be, I'm not too sure. We're going to have a look at that. So we'll come over here to innovations right now, and we'll try to find it. Let's see. Not there. Is it over here? Ah. There we are. Oh, look at what I'm able to build up now. Now, I've got so much money coming in, 41.3. That means I've got to pick these up. Whoa! Praetorians, 154. But they require a lot of gold. I'm going to have to pick them up. I've got to, right? I've got so many things here that I now need. Oh yeah, these are good. A ballista. Oh, these are going to be fun. These are going to deal a lot of damage. Legionarius over here, 39.7. Over here, my armored footmen, they deal 37. 46 over here. So these aren't the best in the world. However, they counter a lot, so I'm still going to pick them up. They just feel right. Let's put that up to 500 good men, and I'll get more as I save up. It is unfortunate to go after a fellow. He's part of our lands and has been for a long time, but he's caused me many issues, and we cannot permit him to have too much power. And so he's gone now, and no one needs to know. We'll have to go after her eventually. We're going to have to break her apart. Now, what about that young man? If he passes on, that child, then Hartwig gains Pomerania. That would only benefit our people. I hate having to do it, but I've got to. Let's come over here real quick. Support my scheme. Very good. Now, we're willing to join me. There's a bit of money, and there's a bit of money for you. And so, we're going to be able to do it. And our lands will only expand after that. Now, let's come over here. Let the traitor be known to all. We'll come back real quick. I could pay for another new group. I think I want to. Let's see. These are all right. I could get my ballista over here. They counter skirmishers. They're going to be very powerful to have. We've got some archers. And they're really not too powerful compared to other things that I do have. But I like the idea of having them all the same. My cataphracts are supreme. Not gonna get them either, so let's go after that ballista. I think that'll be a lot of fun. That'll be nice to have. And so you could see the general size of my army is quite large. Let's expand it just by a bit. Oh yeah, they're really not too expensive. So by the time we go back to war, we're gonna be able to really settle things. And Oh my. Let's have a look. All right. Look at that. We've got to sanctify, I suppose. The temple holding at Rome will be upgraded. Okay, I won't be able to do that again for 5 years, but everyone else will be cast out. Let's do it then. And so it's done. And I have sanctified, and a few people want to plead for mercy. That would give me a lot of money. I could become a protector of Catholic holy sites, but be gone, I'm zealous. I cannot do that. No matter how nice that might be, and I like the money. There we go. The holy site of Rome has been redeemed. Ha, there we are. And so I have become ambitious too, and people like me in general. A few people don't like me, they're zealous too. They don't really care for that change, but I have a new trait. And so even at my age, I'm able to change up. I'm able to become better, and we could see that many people are being exiled as well. And the Byzantine Empire, they're falling apart currently. What about that plot? That plot won't take too much longer to worry about. Okay, so you can also convert many people and also choose a new education focus for children like her. All right, you know what? Take your intrigue, enjoy. I'm not going to find you an educator. I suppose I could. I wasn't going to, but you know what? It'll only take a moment. There's my son. Convert her to being Roman. We want everyone to be Roman. We'll convert more people to our culture, and people are cheating on other people. But again, do I care that much? Not really. I'm not that much of a drama hound. And you can see how much time it takes just to try to educate all these different children. Your culture is Welsh. We don't want that. We want you to convert to Rome. We want all of you to be Roman. And over here, time has come for the Caesar's Coven's Grand Rite. All right, let's go. Let's go have a little party over there. Unfortunately, my plot has been discovered, so that isn't great. And if I do this now, I'll gain 1... Ooh, learning lifestyle perk. I'll take that. So the rite is over, and we have learned again. We'll come over here. I could pick up profits, church and state, more piety from buildings. I'll take that. Right now, I'm working on mysticism. I would like to potentially pick up something over here. Yeah, we'll gain a few nice things. I do like the idea of having magic. And what now? Another one. Oh, man. There's a lot of witches. We're all having fun. All right. A new perk again. I'm going to keep on learning. I'm like, okay, I'll just like cycle through all these different grand rites. Ooh, title creation cost goes down. I could learn more languages. We'll take that. Defensive negotiations. People are going to like me more. Arcadius, my grandson, is now married. Here's a wedding. I'm not going to pay for it. No, I've got money. You can't have my money. I'm at 512, but I want more. We could commit to that plot, but it doesn't have a high chance of succeeding, so we'll leave it alone for now, okay? We'll do that. Instead, I have another idea. While we leave you alone, what about that king over here? I'm here to expedite a few victories, and so I'm going to do that. We've got people in his midst who would betray him, and I'll take advantage of that. We don't need too much. We just need to wait now. And here's what I'll do instead. I'll come after his lands. Hartwig, you've got the claim. I've got the manpower. Do I need help? Not at all. I'll get my forces together. We'll easily go beat them and sure, become a witch. You can see that I'm moving through a few events quickly because do they really matter? No, not really. We'll come over here. We'll go catch their forces if we can. And we're able to. That's over. All right, see, now we're just quickly besieging. A new holy order. I don't want to build one because whenever you build a holy order, you've got to give up a bit of land. Do I want to give that up? No, I don't actually own a lot of land personally. A lot of it is around Roma. That's really it. All right, we'll come over here and take their capital. That should be it after we take it. Again, do I really care about a few minor events like fornication? Not really. It doesn't really concern me or the Empire. We've got a basic lantern. I don't really care for that either. And so we've won now. Look at that. We have now grown immensely. So what do we want to do after doing that? Well, if I have a look around, I've got some more lands I could potentially upgrade. I've got the money for it. But instead, I want to restore the Roman Empire. To do that, I've got to go after a few major territories. Now, we've got claims here. We've got a few decent claims. I could take a duchy. I would like the entire empire. I think that would be fun. I could invade a kingdom as well. So if I do that, what do I want then? It's going to have to be a lot of land. If I don't do that, well, it's not going to benefit me nearly as much. So I do need this little pocket of territory. That's what we'll go after. We also want to look at where he's located. Is he in his capital? We could come over here and take that over. That wouldn't be too difficult for me. So why don't we do that? We'll bring our forces over here instead, and we'll get ready to go invade. Able to take over East Francia. Great. I'll do that. I'm going to get rid of their law to vote for a new leader. Then I'll give it over to the King of Bavaria. There we go. He's done well. Now, these people, do they rival me in some way? Sure, they could cause issues, but I am so diplomatic. My line is so loved, we're going to be okay. So, the reign of the Carolingian dynasty has come to an end. We now have Germany. Wonderful. They've changed up a lot. I mean, I called in every single ally possible from my house, dynasty, and even general allies. So right now, I could probably use a few thousand levies to help me out. Let's say 10,000. 10,000 should be good. I also had to convert over 100 people. Don't forget, we conquered some lands. That took a bit. All right, there we go. Keep on doing that. We're still trying to kill the King of Jerusalem. If we do that, well, we could sweep in and take over. We're trying to restore the Roman Empire, and that's what we're going to do. We have a good decision to do that, and I want to make sure that it's done before I pass on. Yeah, see? That's why I've got to make broad, sweeping decisions. Imagine you've got 20 homes. If you were to take your time, well, that wouldn't be great. You might have one home clean, but the rest could burn down. We'll come over here with you. That army can go away. We're losing still a lot of money, so you know what? We'll divide that in half. We'll have all of you cross over. Oh, what's over here? I could trust your abilities. Ah. Okay, we did lose someone. My plot still has a high chance to succeed. I've gained 50 gold from conquering that area. That's great. I'm losing some money. I'm waiting for their soldiers to get over here. You know what? Let's move on over with all of my soldiers. I'll leave a few thousand more close by. I'm waiting to fight the mainstay of their army, and there we go. Mob rule. Take care of him. He's dead. So if we have a look at Jerusalem now, they haven't broken apart, which means we'll be able to easily conquer their lands, or maybe even Nubia will do it. So I've got a new perk over here for mysticism from a brilliant mod based on witchcraft. Now, I'm going to pick up Witch Familiar. I've got a rat here. Okay, plus 2 to Intrigue and a small boost to my health. I'll call you Radicus, my mighty friend. Okay, so they've got their forces over there. We're still waiting. I'm losing some money, sure. They've got 12,000 men. Ooh, very close by. We've taken over more territory. Let's go beat their armies now. My stewardship went up by 1. And Xavian is giving me a lot of money. That's great. Good timing, too, because we are fighting a war. Fabius did pass on. My stress is doing fine. I've got to watch out for that. Ooh, another fellow dead. They are getting older. Poor Fabius. He was a good guy. Good leader. All right, let's go beat their armies. Thankfully, they are divided. And let's see, you're one charismatic negotiator. That's fine and dandy. Let's go beat this army right over here. It's only one army. And thanks to our good friend, we've got so much more money. Oh, I've got allies on the way too. Let's have a look at this battle. It's not the best battle in the world. They've got a leader who's got a commander advantage of over 50, but he's not in command here. That benefited me. Good. Have a look at that. They lost over 5,000 men. We lost what? 475. We had 20,000 men. We did outnumber them. My champions killed 1,834. My champions are better. We did pursue them a bit, but we're not very good at that. Hartwig, 108. Robin, 108. Olivera, 106. Drahomir, 124. Oh, we caught a prince. Good. The Prince of Mesopotamia. What a title. All right, so now we'll go after a few more of them, but we also don't want to lose all of our money, so it's about time for me to probably get rid of a few soldiers for now. Let's go chase after what they have. We want to ensure they're not coming back. We don't want that. I could go after a few of their neighboring territories. That would really steam them, I think. And what now? I am paranoid. You could become my rival. You know what? Yeah, I don't like you that much. Unfortunately, we won't be able to catch them in time, but they're going to lose more money for going over there. So what I could do, I could come over here instead and take over the lands I actually need. That's another idea. I don't want to go by ship. That would cost way too much money. See, look, now they're back over here. That's great for me. We just need to go chase after more of them, and I don't know who you are, but sure, okay. I won't be your rival. Let's slow down in speed. A few prisoners are dying. We've beat them in one battle. Over 2,000 men dead. Have a look at him. 22 for that skill. Ooh, blinded. Got one eye. All right, back over in another battle. Only 21 for your skill at commanding. Very good, we've won. And look at that. He's a distant family member who's now dead. He did serve them, unfortunately. What a shame. What a waste. And we have wiped them all out. That's it for them. Yeah, he's dead. Killed by Drahomir, my mightiest champion. Then over here. Oh, yeah. A dead prince. Was slaughtered. Okay. He was a pig. 19 years old. Another dead fellow. Wow. 37 for your skill. He's still alive. A bit older now, but it's from House Stone. The war is over. And so we have won again. That brings me closer to my end goal. We're not there yet. And see, look at that. I've got to convert all these different people. I just go through like that and I just say, sure, come on down. Come join us. That's what I need you to do. Yeah, sure. Take your title. Take your vassal. I don't mind. I'm able to take over many, many duchies, which I'll do very soon. I mean, look at that. We've already conquered so much. We could go after more. That would be a lot of money. I'm not going to do that right now. Maybe we'll just conquer them. 250 gold for a duchy. A kingdom, sure, but a duchy? Not really for me. Okay, these are all children in my line here. Let's see, we'll have you focus on learning as well. Here's my grandson. Go teach him. What about you, Titus? Ugh. You're just a really poor child. Now, let's do a grand rite to gain more skills. It's only 50 gold, which is relatively cheap. You know what? Come join us, Philip. All right. They're joining me. See? Hadrian died, the leader of many, many lands. What a shame. Ah, he was a good man. We'll have to check on his territories later on. And what do I want to do? I shall rely on my charisma. One martial lifestyle perk. I'll take that. Very good. Okay, so I've got pretty much everything I need. Now, to restore the Roman Empire, I need Armani, which is over here. Okay, that's one area. And I also need Palestine. So we know where we need to conquer. Ooh. Well, to fight the Arabian Empire. But the young man over here, we should be able to easily and quickly beat him. Now, do I need all of that? Not really. I just need Palestine. So I'll take that in a very quick war. I've got my new perk. I need a new chancellor, who's going to be who? Ooh. Wow. Irenaeus of Crete. You're very talented, so I'll take you. All right. We're going to have you integrate that title over there. You're promoting my culture. Let's see. You are managing my royal guards. I need you to really convert more people. Let's convert more people where? Back at home. 2 years. Sure. You know what? Wife, help me command a bit. And we're going to convert one more person. Now, we could call in people for free. That's true. See? Look at that. They're part of my house. And they don't really have a choice. They're like, oh, crap. I've got to do it. He's the big dog around here, and I'll just do it. If they make it here in time, great. If they don't, so be it. Now, sometimes I'll have to leave them alone. Otherwise, they could potentially become too weak and lose their power. But you know what? I think they're going to be okay. I mean, we are now a global power. No one is better. I could call upon you, my friend. You're still alive, but no, you're too far. He's also my cousin. They didn't really have very many men to begin with, which is fine. We're going to take over, and hopefully that'll end the war. No, it won't. Okay, fine. We'll go after more territory. We'll quickly skirt through all of them, and what now? I don't care about you. And if you want to get married, be married. I've got so many family members. I'm not paying for their weddings. If I did that for every wedding, I would be broke. I would be impoverished just by celebrating too much. Okay, I've got allies on the way, and again, they have fractured. They were powerful, but they're gone now. And here I said I wouldn't need to plot. No, I spoke too soon. I'm stubborn in my ways. I've got to do what I can for our people. And what's over here? I could go on a hunt. My stress is going up. I'll go on a hunt. I've got the money for it. Who's over here? A child of Scipio. Okay. Let's give you the martial skill. And for who's here, we're converting them to a more reformed version of our ways. I can't take what you have, not yet. I'll have to wait for a moment. There we go. They're feeling better. I'm feeling better. We could probably, I don't know, we could come over here and maybe get rid of a few prisoners too. Oh, there's only one? What a shame. Yeah, take your shot. I don't care. Huh. A peasant leader. Go away then. I'm how old? 58. Okay, we've made a lot of progress. So we've got a bit more land. We're not done yet. Look at the world now. We've done a lot. We still need the proper duchy, but we also need Armani. Now, we should be able to get that. I've got a new trait now. Novice Hunter, putting my prowess at 49. It's going down because I am older. Let's come over here and fight. Maybe I'll lead today. I'll think about it. Ooh, I could take all of that in one go. It's probably about time for me to do that. I've got some options. I could go after a duchy. I could go after an entire kingdom. You know what? I think we'll do that. Yeah, if we have a look over here, that should be a pretty wise choice. But we've got to be certain. Is that what I need, or am I a bit off? No. That is what I need. Perfect. Okay, so we'll come back real quick. Wait, they're speaking my language? That's pretty funny. No, they are literally speaking my language. We'll come over here to Syria and take it over. There'll be a holy war, which means I'm going to be able to invite a lot of people. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to invite all of them again. And you know what? My friend, come join me. If I weaken them, that means you'll be able to conquer from their lands too. A few cons. I love that. Yeah, once you get to my point, everyone wants to marry into your family. That's how good you are. That's how much talent you have. People love my family. All right, so we're going to rally up together. I'm going to get a bit more money, take that duchy, and we're going to be able to restore our Roman Empire. I've got a new perk over here. I'll pick up Protective Runes. Sure. There we are. Now, I could conquer a few lands belonging to them, but I know they're going to come my way. I've got to watch out for that. I think what I'll do, I'll call upon some manner of holy army. Yeah. Come over here, priesthood. Okay, great. That's a pretty elite army. I've called in my allies too, so we just need their forces to get a bit closer, and so they are close. We want to go fight them. I'm a pretty good commander now. I'm at what, 44? Yeah, 44, not bad. Let's go fight them. So here's a major battle. They've got over 40 champions. Over 70 now. We've beaten them. Oh, that's going to be a nice early victory. See, if we beat them now, we're not going to have to worry about fighting like 30,000 men. We might outnumber them in total, but it doesn't matter if my allies aren't here yet. All right, let's have a look then. Right, you didn't have too much. Here's our major battle. They lost over 9,000 men. That's incredible. We didn't kill any champions, but one was maimed. A good start. Let's come back now. Pastures built in Rome. I'm always improving our lands, always. See, I don't really see the purpose and greed in wanting to just steal from your own people or whatever, just because if they prosper, you can prosper too. And there we are. Oh, coming after me? No. We're okay. We're gonna be okay. Let's try to go after a few of their soldiers. Yeah, we're doing fine. We just need to go chase after them. If they disembark, they're gonna be in a lot of trouble. It's a really bad idea to do that. What now? You're converting people to my religion, our religion. Okay, fine. Thankfully, a lot of people do follow our ways. Yeah, our leaders have been quite pious, and I suppose no one's been saying no. I mean, you've seen how many people have converted. So right now, we've taken over lands that we don't need to, not directly. We're only going after a small patch. We're just trying to lure them back out over here. If they choose not to come over here, that's fine. Catechus. I will not give Catechus away. Oh no. That's my cat. You go away. Alright, we're back over here. You maimed one of their champions. They have over 70 right now. We beat them again. That's it. We got them. Look at that. They are being crushed. 32 now. Wow. The battles go on, and more people are just converting to our ways. All right, fine. We won't have to worry about that for a bit. My supplies are okay. They could be better. Let's now begin to conquer what we can as we move up north. I mean, it looks to be pretty sturdy. Like over here in Antioch. Let's go take that over. Oh, well, maybe not. Yeah, be content, child. Do not conquer my lands. All right, so over here, we just need to really find what they had. A wedding, I'm not going to pay for it. You do your own thing. I'm fighting a war. Wow, only 71 men left alive. They lost over 11,000. That's incredible. Oh, we got them. We really did get them. They're falling apart. A lot of Indian warriors, too, that are dying here for them. For the Arabian Empire. All right. Change your court language to Arabic. Ah, that's still happening. All right. Let's come over here and take over Antioch. I want that. A peasant. I'll spend a bit of prestige. I've got plenty coming back in. All right. They're really eating up my supplies. I need them to go away. Italicus, he finally died. Old age and all that. All right. They've got more forces down over here. They're not really taking my lands. So, good for me. Let's go after what's over here. Yeah, we'll have to embark, then disembark. We got them again. We just want to quickly beat them down. That one has been taken. Uh-oh. No, my stress is fine. I'm not sure what's happening with that event. Are they taking my lands? No, I don't have any notification of that. All right, so we've got that bit of land. Let's now come over here. So we're not done yet. We just need to go conquer some more stuff, which means just finding a few more decent areas. Yeah. Just have to watch out. I'm just trying to skirt around. I keep losing so many rivals. It's actually a benefit for people to hate me because more people that hate me, well, the more stress I lose. Tingri Reformation. Well, good for all of you. Let's take over now. Might have to actually dispatch a few of my soldiers. They're eating up my supplies again. All right, so we've got that. Ah, here we go. Now we've got to go fight them. My supplies, again, are very low, which is really a shame. I'll go beat them, hopefully. Ooh, that's a major battle. I'm not going to compensate you. Get over it. I'm the freaking emperor of the world. If I want a cat, I'm going to make that cat king, if I so please. All right. We are fighting in the mountains, which is not great. They have 180 champions. I've never seen so many in one location. I don't believe I have. No, that's actually insane. And there we are. Wait. No, take heed. My speech should go well. There we are. Some of you are farmers born in the granaries that fed our nation. Some of you are villagers in the towns that we lived in and grew into the people we are now. Some of you, like me, were raised by our fathers and grandfathers to show no mercy to the scum that might threaten our brothers and sisters and families we have at home. The same people who eat from our farms, live in our villages, and raise our children. Today, we fight for those people. And it went well. Awesome. Okay. We beat them again. I'm gonna have to just go home for a little bit, just because we are very low on supplies. Yeah, they're just eating up my supplies. See, that's really the downside of allies. They'll come over here and they're just gonna party with you for a while and eat everything, which is a huge pain. I just want them to go out. You can have your claim if you want to. It's not gonna benefit you like you think it will. All right, so look at that. We're now losing way too much. I'm gonna have to try to get out of here soon. I can't because we are now surrounded. So we're gonna have a little bit of attrition, which is not a huge problem. Doesn't mean we're gonna lose everything. I'm gonna have to actually come over here and just fight my way through, which is insane. That's very dramatic. We're gonna have to do it though. I don't want to, but I've got to. Stage fright, no, look. I'm gonna not do anything. Let that guy perform on stage. All right, so we're gonna fight them again. I mean, have a look over here. We did lose a lot more in that battle. That was a brutal one, but we have a look. 186 champions. We've killed a lot of them. I mean, we're cutting through a lot. They're not all talented. They've got numbers, but those numbers are not sufficient. Ours are. And here's another major win for us. I mean, we're losing a few just because we need to chill out for a bit. Destroy their banner. We don't want that banner. It's a trash banner anyway. All right. I've got to get out of here. Struggle to avoid people. All right. We're cutting. A new perk again. Ooh, precognition. I like that. +3 to my prowess, which puts me at 48. I'm losing a lot just because of how old I am, but we are getting through it. All right, let's try to get back real quick before I lose too much. I'll be back. Don't worry about it. All right, so we are going to be back. Let them do their thing for a bit. Yeah, they've been holding on. I mean, look at that. They still have a lot of men left. 3 years of fighting. I'm currently 61. That's a long time. And we just keep winning. We keep on destroying them. Not nearly as bad later on, just because we were weakened by our lack of food and just general supplies. So let's let my allies fight for a little bit. They're going to chill out. I'm not going to pay for any wedding. What's over here? So we've got what? A few vassals who want to convert to our new form of our religion. It's a very good one too, by the way. I had to reform just because I had a few missing tenets, unfortunately. I could create that. Well, I'll do it soon, just not yet. We could get more money. I've got plenty of money, I think. I could call upon a few more house members. Chieftains, really. That's a lot of chieftains, too. And then I'll convert a few khans. Wow, over in Mongolia. That's awesome. All right, so we'll wait for all of that. I've got low control in a few different areas. We've got a few events back at home. What's over here? No, thank you. Don't drill a hole in my skull. And over here? Huh. I could lose money. Get a book artifact. Huh. Trust him. It's fine. And over here, he wants to weave a scene from myth and legend. Ooh. We'll give it a go. It's going to cost me more money. Yeah, I do have my items here, by the way. I've got my Alexander's armor. I've got over here my elixir. So I've got all these great benefits. How's my health doing anyway? Oh, it's really good. I wish it was great, but it's doing good. Now, that's a big change. It looks like over here, the Arabic Empire has been shattered. They have descended into a state of total anarchy, which means I just need to conquer a few different areas over here, and that won't take long. As I do that, we're going to be able to quickly sweep through. My vassals might even do it. I mean, look at that. There is no unifying force over here. That's incredible. So, while they were fighting me, they were fighting other wars, but they had all of their men over here. That's going to allow other powers over here to sweep in. So we've got to do it too. I'm going to have all of my soldiers move up over here. Then a bit further up north, we'll conquer everything really. I spent a bit of time conquering lands over here. So now we've got the Kingdom of Syria. We're currently in the year 1008, and no, I don't need to party too much. Getting older, and I don't need to gain more weight. Oh, heresy, huh? Not too worried about that right now. There's a lot of little things I could be doing, but my vassals are also fighting many wars. A big secret here is that if you permit them to declare war as they see fit, they might expand, and so they have. Just, yeah, be just. We'll come over here and restore the Roman Empire. Italy is already under imperial rule once more. The only thing that we have left is to reclaim the historical provinces in order to restore dignity to our new Roman Empire. There we go. I'll get a new fame trait, Augustus, and we'll get the Roman Empire. Wonderful. And so it is done. It is clear now that no attempt to restore the broken empire of old would have been successful, as long as it was pursued by barbarous Germans or effeminate Greeks. It is only through the sacrifices of the Italian people that Rome has once again returned to its rightful place as Queen of Cities. Alright, we have done it. And so we've got the Roman Empire. I could change the color back, I suppose. I might do that eventually, but here's what we have now. Reinstate... Oh, wait, hold on. That isn't right. It's only a little bug, I would assume, just because of the fact that, well, our save here is from before the previous major patch. Or that would have been great to have. Oh well. Hold court? I think not. So now we've got a bit more power. I've got my empire title. I was hoping for something a little bit more to involve everything over here to break apart a few other empires, but I'll take it. I'll begin to integrate other titles and we'll be okay. So now, what are we going to conquer? We could conquer you. I could break apart what they have completely. I've got a few options over here. I could also conquer portions of his kingdom. Yeah, Oh, look at that. Restore Imperial Province. Okay, so we do get that. But I would prefer to have that on a kingdom scale, which we do not. So, let's really think about what we want right now. We've got allies who are fighting out over there. I could go after the Byzantine Empire. That could be interesting. Yeah, see, I'm just able to choose whatever I want, just not at a kingdom stage. Wallachia, that would be a pretty simple one. We could come over here. Emperor Thomas. We could break him apart. Well, let's have a look real quick. We've got a few wars we're able to fight. Burgundy. That could be a pretty decent one, I think. It depends. Do we have anyone fighting for that? Okay, so you're fighting for it, but you're not winning currently. I'm gonna have to help him out. I mean, he's currently in a lot of debt, so we'll go after them and help them out over here. But there we are. My people are invading. We've got more land than ever before. We just need to take over Armenia and a few other areas. It's funny how we kind of expanded in a more opposing direction up north, but hey, it happened. Do you want to know my secret to doing well in the late game without having to wait for a new ruler or whatever because you can't invade another kingdom because you use up your one lifetime invasion? Well, what I like to do, I like to change up contracts. I change it to where maybe they give me a bit more gold or whatever, then I permit them to declare wars. Yeah. I make sure to do it only for bordering powers. Over in Nubia, I mean, they conquered everything. Over here, up north, they conquered so much, I wouldn't be able to do it alone because it would take so damn long. Conquering a kingdom at a time becomes insufficient, so we'll come over here and beat them real fast. I've got plenty of soldiers, we just need to go beat them. Oh, they're gonna fall apart. The Battle of Colmar. One ended, then two. Oh, they were butchered. Again, I'm also very shocked my save is still around. There goes one duke. But it is. I mean, it comes from before the Iberia DLC, so I thought maybe it would fall apart, but Rome does last. It's still here. Okay, I would love to go after what they have over here in their capital without losing too many men. Okay, so maybe if I move, let's see, over here, then down, then there, I'll take that, then go after their capital. I'm trying to end the war quickly. I've got allies on the way, but I've still got to watch out. Yeah, hopefully one day performance will be sufficient to where in the late game I could conquer the entire map. I mean, it's possible, it's just that time passes by so slowly in the late game. Like even now, we're at max speed, but that's pretty slow. Court amenity. No, mine's fine, thank you. Okay, Savian. I appreciate that. We're getting more renown, very nice. We're currently, what, glorious? We're nearly fabled. And whatever, I'll keep my rivals, or maybe I won't. Who's over here? My spy master's gone. I'll get a better one. There we go. 29. Not bad at all. Let's promote our culture. Our culture is everywhere. Unfortunately, back in my lands, it was changed up, which is a pity and a shame. But no, I've got many ideas left. I don't think I'll ever run out. I'll probably incorporate a bit more history depending. We won't always go for conquering the map. I'm doing more here, largely because, well, we're playing Rome, so I thought people would like to see that as well. Alright, let's see, go on. We're about to finish conquering over here. Oh no! Wait, what? Oh no, Cornelia! My dear friend! The loved and killed of Scotland. Oh, what a shame. What happened over here? Man, that Empress. I'm gonna have to go fight later. My stress has gone up, so what I'm gonna do then, I'm gonna come over here and call a hunt. I've got to. I've got so many more modifications to check out. I've been gone for a while, so I've got to figure out what's out there. I'm gonna do some digging and all of that. I love talking to modders and... Let's see, what's over here? You know what? I don't need a new artifact. I'm fine. I've got plenty right now. I'm not going to pay for any weddings. That's cute whenever you're younger and you don't have nearly as many lands or whatever. Yeah, I'm able to convert a lot of people. I mean a lot of people. So we're not done fighting the war yet. They've got a few soldiers left, but there's my Elder Wisdom, +1 to Martial. All right. We've got that little pocket of land. And we'll probably really dip into the roleplay even more as we go on, to where I'll potentially make rather poor choices if it's a choice my character would make. I mean, we've done that from time to time here. In the later game, it becomes more difficult to go down that route just because you only have so much to do. Oh, look at that, a new province again. We're using the old classical names. A new perk, Adriana, Midas touched, very nice. Oh, let's come over here real quick, which is Charm. Everyone loves me. All right, you two get married. I don't really care too much. I'm not paying for that. That's a rotund fellow. He's very well fed. Landslide. Provide money. Help him out, man. Okay, our allies are here. Be patient, Hema. And we'll continue to conquer. That's what we're going to do now. We're just going to break apart our enemies. I mean, look at what we have right now. Whoa, what happened over here? Your title changed. Oh, you lost Armenia. Russia conquered Armenia. Okay. I could shatter Russia if I wanted to. Not that I want to. I don't think that would benefit me. In time, we'll do a time lapse, or at least kind of just go a bit further in time. And our dynasty is known far and wide. This might be the fastest I've ever really conquered so much, though. I mean, we're only at 10-10. Yeah, be a witch. Everyone's a witch today. It's trendy. It's cool, man. We get powers. We get to zap people or something. I don't know. All right, let's come over here now to the east, where we continue to conquer just a little bit more. I mean, look at that. I've got so many allies. I'm out of supplies. I'm going to have to move away. I'm not too worried about losing a lot, which is terrible, I know, but we'll come back. We shall come back. I'm hoping... Oh, dear God, look at my allies. They're all over. A truce? Well, it depends. Who are you? You'll give me 300 gold. You are so far away. Absolutely. Give me money. That's a lot of money. Now, there is a faction who wants to fight me. Dangerous? They're not even at the line yet. No, they're not dangerous. Alexander died. Oh, God. It's moving so quickly. There's so much going on. I'm trying my best, okay? Oh, I feel great. Imagine if every day your enemies just end up just kind of disappearing. We've got Africa now. The golden eagles of Rome shine once more over the former Roman province of Africa. Ha ha ha. More prestige for me. And so we are nearly done. Look at that. We are about to conquer. Wait, hold on. Wait. Who conquered England? I've got to figure that out. Who's over here? Oh, okay. Someone pressed their claim. That's what I'm talking about. Nice. Good job, young man. Not bad. All right, so we're over here now. We've got the Kingdom of Burgundy. Oh my God, we've got so much. Okay, we'll come over here. We're gonna pick out a location. Where at? Ugh, not down to my territories. I don't want to lose territory. No, it's really not worth it. Okay, I could invite champions. I mean, I doubt there's anyone who's really good, but I'll try it out. We don't really need a party, do we? But I do need to give away a few territories. I've got a lot over here, so that's what we're gonna have to do right now. We're gonna have to give away a bit of land. If we could conquer more, we're gonna have to do it. I mean, there's a few minor powers. We could do it, but we've got more territory now under my direct command. The province of Britannia. We're pretty much at a point where I can't be defeated. Cruelly left to their own devices when the Roman garrisons abandoned the province of Britannia in the 5th century, Bretons can at least rejoice, for after suffering through centuries of darkness, Roman rule has finally been restored to their little island. There we go. And right now, I would like to stay around for a very long time. Let's have a look over here. I've got Lifestealer. You can perform a one-time ritual that will prolong your life. In return, one of your intimates may die prematurely. I've got to do it. Think about it right now. Think about it from his perspective. Look at how many empires are fractured, even Russia over here. If I pass on too soon, we could lose a lot. And over here to the west, they were broken apart too. It's a bunch of little lands. Ah, Aetos. I'll take a bit of your life. I mean, not too much. I'll do it. Thank you. What a good boy. He's here to serve his people. What now? Some more? Yeah, sure, I'll join in. But more importantly, let's go after lands I want. Yeah, sure, I'll do that. I would like to take entire kingdoms, if only I could do that easily. Ah, here we go. I could take it all, and so I'm going to. Now, I would like to beat every single bit of their army, so we'll come over here for now. Let's do that. Alexandros, you've got to go. Your father passed on. Ah, slain in battle. I remember, right. We saw him killed. I love that. I love that a lot. All right, let's come back over here. I'm not sure what that's about. I have no idea. Who knows? Again, there's going to be a few wonky issues because I am using an older save for where we're at now. Let's come over here. Ooh. I would like to gain a bit more learning in my witchcraft. What's over here? Arranged marriage? Sure. Nope, I'm not giving away my cat. There's a new wedding. And the magical senses over here. Passive magic, huh? Alright, I'll have to learn more about that modification as we go on. What's over here? Earwax? That's fine. Just a minor event. Now, she's a witch too. More family members are becoming witches. It's hard to keep track of everyone, right? It's just a lot going on. Okay, let's come on down. They're low on supplies, and look at that. They are being crushed. They don't have a lot. Oh, by the way, I did pick up my Praetorians. Yeah, they're right over here. Not cheap at all, but pretty darn strong, right? Let's have a look real quick. Over 12,000 men crushed. My champions are doing it. My Praetorians are doing a lot of heavy lifting too, but my champions are killing the most. I mean, look at that. He's gone. My brother-in-law, oh, very tragic. And over here, my cousin killed. Yeah, we're getting to that point where my family is beginning to die. We've got more fame, more devotion. My renown is about to be legendary. We just beat them in a major battle. We could go follow them, and so we are going to do that just to beat them right now. Oof. A new steward? Who shall it be? Oh, you're only 19. Good job, young man. And over here, we'll get a true witch lifestyle trait. More intrigue, more dread. I wonder if it gives me like any other capabilities. I don't really know. Actually, we'll go over here now to learning. Keep me alive. I'm here to stay alive for a very, very long time. So we beat them at various junctures. We just now need to go after their capital. Then it should be over. I mean, we're crushing it. We're crushing them. These weddings might drive me mad, though. I don't think I'll use any wedding mods in the future. It's a lot. It's a lot, man. I don't want to be in charge of all of that. Who knows? Maybe I'll change my mind in the future, or at least use it early on. All right, so we're over here at their capital, and what now? Childbirth panic. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. Now, look at that. Wait, no, I was meant to gain that. Oh, cool, I'm a physician. That's why I lost the initial one, gotcha. So now I know more. My poor catechist. Huh. What a shame. Rat hunting cat. That was great to have. Oh no, a tanned hide? Oh, I can't do that. That's weird. I'm not going to do that. That's a little bit too much for me. Intrigue up by 1. It's educating kids now all over. Want a temple? We've got plenty of temples. Liberia's passed on. It's unfortunate. He was a friend of mine. Yeah. The bow against the catapult. Look at that. Military engineer. That would be nice to have. I've been hurt, but it happens. I'm stubborn. And I'm okay, thankfully. That war is over. Ooh, that could have been bad if I died right then and there. But look at that. We now have all of that territory. See? It's getting pretty simple for us now. We can just take giant swaths of land. I could just go after him right now, too. Yeah, see? Easy. In fact, I could double up on my wars if I really wanted to, and so I'll do that. We'll just take over all of it, right? Why not? We've got the power, we've got the means. I'm not going to bring in my allies. I'll just keep my very powerful soldiers together. I could bring in some holy soldiers. Yeah. I think here you'll see my indicative proof of how far we have come along. Another rival gone. I just got to wait for my soldiers to get together. They're going to be here very soon. And we're about to be ready. Good roast indeed. All right. We'll come down over here. So who are we fighting first? Could divide up a little bit. Their armies might not be too large. Xavian finally passed on. It's a shame. All right, so let's see then. We shall fight over here. The other army will go after that group there. Let's go now. After I take these lands, I mean, What else after that? We even have Portugal over in Hispania. I'm telling you, it could bite me in the tail that I have vassals who are able to declare war. But as of right now, again, we've got so much stability because of it, and got so much might that people will just join us. They convert. They do it. All right, we've got another army over here to take down. 2,500 men. Let's go chase them down and defeat them right away. There's a victory. I don't need your banner. Oh, a fighter? Okay, sure. Yeah, come join my horde. That event is usually something to do with... Oh, hello. I suppose I could help out. Why not? All right, so we've got one area over here. We are losing supplies. Let's go beat their army further out. We are about to win one war, so we could just go after one army at a time. I'm going to replace my court positions later. For now, it just provides a bit more money for me because they're not cheap to have. I'll lose a bit of stress. I'm feeling fine now. All right, come over here now and take over more lands. We'll move over here too. Mallorca is under attack. Really? Wow. That's pretty daring. Going after Mallorca. What a choice. Oh god, the weddings. They're going to drive me mad. If anything might kill me, it would be that. I'm still feeling fine though. I mean, with all of my health benefits, I'm feeling pretty good. All right, let's finish up over here just by taking over a few more lands. We'll go after major areas. Yeah, see, if I stop to look at everything, oh god, we would be here forever. I'll take care of his positions later. Let's wait now. I'm over here now. Very good. I'm getting older and older and older. We've got to watch out for that capital area. Come on. Let's come over here. Let's go take over a major bit of territory. My wife is still alive. That's great. Serbo-Roman. Makes sense. It was bound to happen. A cannibal. I've been betrayed. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're just powering through now. My dynasty is known far and wide. Oh, really? No one could have really imagined that, right? All right, so we are nearly done fighting one war. Let's go finish off a few more of them. Uh-huh. The Empire of Mali. That's a major call. Wow. Good for you. All right, let's take over a few more areas. We're just having to, again, fast forward through. Then I'll go after whoever's left after that. We'll come over here now. Ooh, that's a major area, huh? The Age of Knowing. Yeah. They all get to know. Everyone gets to know. All right. A wedding. 150. You get 150. Look at my new court, by the way. Gorgeous, huh? Yeah, search the castle. Who's over here? Sure. And I can't wait. I know. I'm just like zipping on through. My wife is currently feeling what? Poor, unfortunately. That's fine. It happens. She's a deviant. Look, I've been busy. It's fine. She wants to be a deviant. We'll let her be a deviant. Let's go beat that other army. And now we just need to move over here. See? We are very nearly done. We just need to go beat a few more people. I'll go lead my forces down over here. There's 1,900 enemies to go after. Not paying for your wedding. Go away. I've got money, but it doesn't mean I want to spend it on you. All right, so those areas have been captured. See, now my game is beginning to slow down. I just like to show people what I'm talking about. That way they fully understand. And that's what's happening now. It's really slowing down. So we're going to have to really watch out now. All right. Let's come over here real quick to innovations. Mangonels would be great to have. Coinage. Let's see. Household soldiers. That'll be done in just a few days. +1 to stewardship. Because our Roman. Our culture is everywhere now. You know what? Here's 500 gold. Enjoy. That should help you out. Okay, so we've got that innovation now. So we've got another one. And let's see. We'll come back over here. What else could I pick up? I mean, nothing really too unique. I do want a bit more when it comes to development. Got a few options, I suppose. Military buildings, coinage. We'll take that. There. Okay. I could always make like a hybrid culture too if I really wanted to gain a few new innovations. Someone might have a few things that I really don't, but no, we'll stick to our Roman ways for now. Okay, so we've got that area. We are conquering a lot. I could just go after their capital. Lose a few men, sure, but I would like to take it over quickly. Let's come down over here and take over what they have. Let's come on down. Let's go get them. Okay, that was an easier way to do it. Let the traitor be known to all, and we got it. Years of fighting. Only to really end it right there and then. Let's come back over here just to get out of enemy territory. And there's, again, very little for me to take over. Look at that. Roman Empire continues. I would like to think that we have done it here. I'll just convert some people and we'll see what happens after a little bit of time. We'll see if my empire holds. But my friends, I do believe we are done. I mean, I can make new titles. I could vassalize a few people who want to join me. And I shall do that now. Yeah, sure. Let them come join me. It's an easy and great thing to do. Just look at that. The Roman Empire has reached heights never before imagined. I mean, we have even more territory. There's only a few fractured areas to take over. So what I'm going to do now, let's have a look at what we have right now. I'm currently 75. I'm feeling fine. I was born in what? 944? Incredible. We'll just let time pass on by. I've got over 700 members to my family. We've got kingdoms all over. The empire's doing fine. My son over here, my heir, is 29. Still young compared to most. And we've done pretty much everything that we need to. But let's see how far Rome is able to get without my direct stewardship. There we are, the end of our journey. Then we'll check on a few characters that we have over here. I wanted to see how far our line could get after our former ruler would pass on. Here we have our imperial borders restored. The story of the Roman Empire's glorious recovery will be told throughout the ages. Those unfortunate enough to have lived through the Black Days when barbarians sacked Rome at will, or the Arab invaders swept in from the desert, would not have dared dream of this day. All of the old provinces have been reclaimed, and the empire now stretches farther than it has in nearly 1,000 years. By shedding the weight of a dead god of the Galileans, and re-embracing the Olympians, the empire of Caesar and Augustus has risen from its ashes. For the sake of all humanity, the new Pax Romana must endure, lest the world plunge into yet another dark age of ignorance and barbarity bereft of Rome's guiding light. Long live the empire. Let's have a look real quick. Just so you know, our dear leader passed on at a very, very old age. He was 95 years old. He died when? In 1040. It's currently 1074. His young son, Hadrian, the warrior giant, is now 38. And let's have a look. The Roman Empire. I let time go on by. It's getting to the point where things are really beginning to slow down. Have a look at our family over here. Over 3,000 living family members. He's done so well. We can look at his stat line, and it's really remarkable. Who's going to stop him? He wasn't even a combat-focused character, but have a look. 49 prowess. He knows 9 languages. That's incredible to me too. Now, let's go on and have a look at his children. He's got many over here, and it looks like they're all doing well. Not one has died. I thought we would crumble. I thought we would fall apart, but no. They have been remarkably stable. Our income is rather high. We get plenty of prestige. 78.3 renown. 18.6 for piety. 87,000 men. We need not ally anyone, for we are Rome. We need no allies now. We are truly the mightiest empire the world has ever seen. The other empires, there's a few of them around. Like over here is Tibet. We've got Mongolia up here. It looks like we weren't able to take over that. Look at your parent from my own house. But our bloodline, it courses through his own veins. House Aetos. Over here, House Caesar. We've got a few other major kingdoms, but it looks like they've been conquering everything. I mean, that's incredible. It would only be a matter of time before they took over. And keep in mind, our leader died at 95. His own son would probably live to maybe his 80s or 90s as well. We're going to be stable. There is no choice here. Let's go on and have a look at our champions. Look at that. The kings here are also quite mighty. The Rex of Sardinia, 48 prowess. Look at that, a Welsh king. The German king over here. He's old, but he's at 41. He's 78 years old and still one of our mightiest champions. That is incredible. Down over here, we've got Martin of Asturias, Serbia, White Rus, Kong. So they were able to take over Russia, which does make sense. Now, why don't we look at a few other things real quick? We've got our holy orders, and it looks like they have been given many lands. Wow. It's all about those pikes and spears, man. That's crazy. We don't really have any mercenaries to hire outside of one group. That's really it. And there's really nothing new for me to create. We have what we need right now, and we're very, very mighty. I mean, 82,000 men is incredible. We're at the conclusion of our campaign. We'll have a look at that right now. We've got a different mother from the former children of our former emperor, Claudius. It looks like he married again, as our empress mother is only 60, and we've got 11 siblings total. Many are dead. Ah, look at that. The King of Kings of Kong, so he went over to Africa and ruled over them. That's interesting. He was meant to be our ruler, but hey, things happen. Let's have a look over here at his own family. Yeah, there we go. His own siblings still have a few that are alive, like over here. She's only 31. All right. And we could go over to Claudius and see that he had 8 children. Only 2 are still alive, but their lines are strong. They are doing well. And they've married into House Dominus, if you remember them. Now, let's have a look at a few other people. We know about our line of Claudius already. He came from Tiberius, who died at 68. Then over here, Augustus, the Anointed of Rome. And before that, we've got Gaius Julius the Great of Rome, who died at 95. It's wild. We had such a story to tell, and we told it. We were able to rebuild Rome, and they have maintained. There's no reason for them to break apart. I can't say that Caesar did it alone. He did not. We had many loyal servants. Some of them were sired from the comment section, others were patrons, and so on. And we'll continue to do that in the future as well. You shall become part of a legacy of a story. And we'll begin with Sigurdsson over here. Blood, glory, and the drink. Remember when we had a Viking bodyguard in the very beginning? He would leave us, I believe, twice. For his second time, he would adventure again up north, and he wouldn't leave until he would come back. But he would be a leader of many men, and he would be a grand military ally. Thanks to him, we were able to spread our ways all over. We maintained rather close relations, and his line now has 1,258 members. Blood, glory, and the drink. Look at that. There are kings all over the lands. I mean, they are just everywhere. Now, why don't we have a look over here real quick at his father, Felix. Okay, he died, unfortunately, of cancer. His own father, Aki, died of old age, at a very old age. Here's Freyr at 67. Then, the original Viking warrior himself. He did so damn well. Look at that, 4 people killed. I mean, he was alive for a decent amount of time, considering his lifestyle. Thanks to him, again, we won. Now, 4 children would go on to create 1,258. Let's come over here. Aetos, honeyed words, filled sheets. Oh my. So we have a fellow over here who has no land, unfortunately, but his line does thrive. Calabria. Okay, here's your father, the Count. Your grandfather was a duke, the 5th. The 4th over here, he was a duke as well. And another one. He comes from a long line of Alexanders. Then the 1st, he died at 72. He also did well. Thankfully, his line does have many dukes over here, and counts as well. Let's have a look at Stefano. He came to join us, but he was unfortunately killed by a child in the very beginning. Currently, their leader is inbred, which is unfortunate. They've been on the same island for a very long time. They have not budged at all. Hopefully, they're going to be okay. Yeah, your daughter is okay. things happened. Turn into gold. I don't know about that. Maybe not you, but they have over 100 living members. Dukes and counts and barons all over. They are doing fine too. Let's have a look at his line real quick, which is right over here. He also comes from a long line of Stephanos. It does make sense that they weren't able to spread too much because, again, they didn't really leave their island. Which really makes it impressive that they had so many children. Yeah, over here, the daughter who continued the line. You were killed by Duke Aeneas of Benevento. Oh, he would go on to be 89 years old. Fascinating. Now for House Evander. That house was authored by a woman who served us in the very beginning. Let's have a look over here real quick. So your father was killed in battle. He was 62. His father was a baron, Aeneas Evander at 56. Here's a Duke of Benevento. And the very first one right over here. But here is Aurelia of House Evander. She had 3 children. Now there's 82 that still do exist. Where shadows lie. Let's have a look at their living members. A duke, a prince, 1 count, 1 queen, many barons, and so on. They're doing fine. Now, here we go. Lazarosi. He came to join us. He ruled over in Apulia, where they still do rule. Incredible. You're the 5th one. Your father died of old age, I assume. Yeah. And we'll keep on going back. There we go. The very 3rd one. Oh, right. The one who died, unfortunately. That was a shame. This is the one who had the parents who were married to, No, he was the one. Right, he was married to his own mother. Oh, God. She was an empress, and he made a choice. He made a move. He did. I don't like it, but he did. Now, let's go down the line again. Joseph II. All right. And the very first one. He died at 32. Now they have over 100 living members. Challenge not the dragon. Let's have a look over here real quick. 1 count. They've got many barons. They still do exist. Very good. Now we have House Flavius again. He's over in Finland, which has lands over in Italy as well, unfortunately. Oh boy, what a spread. His line is doing well too. Over 1,000 living members. They've got 3 houses total. Look at that. Kings all over. Epirus, Sapmi, Finland, so on. Yeah, their house is quite powerful. Let's have a look at his line real quick. There we are. There's your father. Here's your great-grandfather. Went over to Finland. We've got Decimus over here. And that was the very first one. They lived for a very long time, and they did very well. He had 7 children. Whoa. Nearly every single one lived to a ripe old age. He died at 71. He married someone from House Dominus, which we'll get into later. Return to order. Then we have House Scipio. They have 68 living members, not nearly as many, but they are still around, and they've got some power. Not too much, but some power. Let's have a look at his line. So here's your father. He was a prince. You've got over here a Rex. House of 1,000 names. Oh yeah, that house. That came from the comments. Keep on going back. Aetos and Juridicus. He died at 53, unfortunately of cancer. He would go on to have 2 children who, again, did very well. We've got Remember Carthage. That we do. We have not forgotten. 2 houses total. 200 living members and many kings. 4 total. Hey, you might not have a vast house, but that's going to really spread and spread quite well. Then we have House Stone over here. They've got 1,501 living members. Currently, their house head has cancer. He's 93. He's married someone from House Sigurdsson. They were a great enemy of ours. They would go on to have many kings all over that we had to fight via stone. Let's come back over here. 2 houses total. They didn't really branch out, which is nice for them. And look at that. England, they've got just many kingdoms. They are doing fine. Germany, and so on. Now, let's have a look at your parents and their parents too. Here's Hartwig, who died at 61. Heinrich the Wicked. Ah, right. This guy fought his father and he won. His father passed on and he was able to get so much power. We'll go back again. The very first one. He died at 72. He was a very mighty man who had many mighty children. Look at that. All right, let's move on. We've got over here House Floris. Spring comes in time. So we've got who? 162 members total. Petros over here. Your father didn't really have anything. Pietro. We'll keep on going back now. And there we are. The very first one. Pietro the second. 13 children total. Many, many members. They have dukes all over, a duchess, a count, 2 counts, and so on. Yeah, they're doing fine. Good for them. Here's another older fellow. Unfortunately, he has cancer too. He's also 91. Currently, he has, 7 children, right? His house has 230 living members. I believe you came from the council from the comments. Let's have a look over here at your house. You've got 1 cadet branch. For living members, we've got dukes and counts. Okay, let's go back then. Coin begets solutions. True. Keep on going back. There he is. He had only 2 children, so his house is doing quite well for having only 2 children in the very beginning. Incredible. Then we'll come down. Of 1,000 names, I follow the emperor. Right, we had a very mysterious fellow who came to serve us, and he's been here for quite some time. Here's a duke, another one, and there he is. Yeah, he did well too. 198 living members, no cadet branches, and they're just all over. Let's go down. Here's House Decimus. Their house head does not have any type of holding, and she's a dwarf. Look at that. 264 living members. We'll come over here. They've got 2 cadet branches and 1 king, a king of Venice. But they still do hold a lot of sway here. It might be regional, but they do hold a lot of sway. Now, let's go back over to you and have a look at your family. We'll go all the way back to the very beginning. Aeneas, you married Camilla. Right, I remember that. Those 2 got married. Yeah, thanks to her, we were able to do so much. Or rather, that was your mother. Then we have Dominus, an old Roman soldier who came to serve us. Now, I do believe he also came from the comment section as well. Let's have a look over here. Your parents come from the same house. That's really unfortunate. We'll keep on going back. Ah, your mother's line. Okay. Hereticus over here. And that should be the very first one. No, there we go. Here he is, right over here. He had 9 children. Now they currently have 76 living members. For Rome, we sacrifice. For ranks, they've got 2 dukes. Ah, they have divided up their lands over here where we gave them territory. Not bad. Okay. So those lands still do belong to them. Then we have Orbis. They've got 185 living members. They helped bring about a cultural and religious reformation of our lands. I bring answers. Let's have a look at your line now. You're over here, the Bloodfather, 88. We'll go back again and again. And here's your mother. It all began with her. Yeah, she was married to someone from House Leonid. And with those 185 members, they've got what? No cadet branches, a duke, a captain, a high chiefess, another chiefess, counts, and so on. Wow. Okay, so their land is really all over the world. They even went over here to the east. Oh, we have territory over there. Huh, look at that. Or at least we have people who are from our line over there. That's incredible. Let's come on down. Hakian, our Armenian friend who began so much. So Sigurdsson and Hakian probably did the most to help us out. They conquered nonstop. You are currently, what, 56? Let's go back real quick. We need to find your founder. Here's Xavian. Here's your father, 77 years old, 9 children total. 553 members. There we are. Let's have a look now. 2 cadet branches, 1 major house, 702 living members, and they have kings just all over. Egypt, Africa, Nubia. You could see where they were able to spread. That's why they're doing so well. And that's it for every single member that I was able to find right now. We are now done with our campaign. Thank you for watching, everyone. Do let me know down below what you would like to see in the future. And I am back. And as always, until then.